What's happening, fam? L.A.R movement still moving. Subscriber die trying. You see the thumbnail. Validate yourself. Pat yourself on the back. You might feel like you're not getting your roses, your just due. You might feel like you're not getting the compliments you should get, the support you should get. People might not believe in you like you believe in yourself, right? You might not see the accolades. You might not see, your vision hasn't fully come true. But if you really believe in yourself, validate yourself. Just because it hasn't happened yet doesn't mean it's not going to happen. Just keep plugging away. Just keep going. Give yourself a pat on the back when you do a good job. It's all right. But I want them to say it. Yeah, but they're not going to say it. But just because other people didn't say it doesn't mean it's not true. Doesn't mean you're not good if you're doing what the good people do, or if you're not great if you're doing what the great people do, but people haven't validated you yet. Doesn't mean that. Doesn't mean that. See, some people are going to be more successful than other people. That doesn't mean you're going to have a bigger impact than other people. That doesn't mean, you're less great than another person. You get what I'm saying? So your ability is what makes you great. So if you have that ability, pat yourself on the back. Validate, yeah, I'm this good. I'm really this good. But don't stop getting better. Some of us, because that's the other thing with some of us want validation so we could just hang it up, So don't validate yourself to the point where you hang it up. Like, you know what, I'm so good, I'm gonna just do this today and I'm hanging it up. I'm done. No, that's not what we're doing. That's not what we're doing. So validate yourself. Be the person that you claim is important. Make sure you got everything going the way you would like it to go. Because if you don't, you have a problem. Huge problem. Because when you keep looking for validation, this is why people are on social media starving for likes and loves and attentions and hearts, or rather than loves, but attention and who's watching me and this, that, and the third. Man, maybe I'm just not what they want. Maybe not. Maybe not. But are you comfortable with you? It's football season. It's interesting to me because there are a lot of Hall of Famers. Not a lot, but as far as football is concerned, but there, in the Hall of Fame, there's a good number of guys. There are a good number of those guys who soft-spoken, don't say much, just, hey man, I just come here, do my thing, and go home. I let my play talk for me. I don't do all the extra marketing. Barry Sanders was like that. Marvin Harrison was like that. Take it back in the day, Merle Olsen like that. It's a lot of people who just don't talk. If I'm not mistaken, John Elway is like that. You just don't, I ain't got nothing to say. Let's just do this, Reggie White, same way. I think Isaac Bruce wasn't a big talker. Deion Sanders, by the way, wasn't a big talker. He was a big marketer, but he wasn't a big talker. So you got to take this into consideration that sometimes, man, you might be looking for the approval of people just to say you have it, and not taking into consideration that maybe the people who you want to validate you shouldn't be looking for their approval. Maybe they haven't even validated themselves to themselves. Sometimes I think we just want to be for a person to admit that, hey, validate me by telling me that I'm better than you. And that's probably not going to happen, okay? That's just probably not going to happen. Another thing, you got to get yourself caught up in that scenario where, for some odd reason, we like to play this game where, what if people stop validating you? You're still the same person. What if people were validating you and it was great and you felt good about it? You know, people patting you on the back and then people stopped. Did you stop being great? Did you fall off, or you washed, or just, you know, maybe they moved on to something else? Are you still just as good or as great as you were the last time? You know, you're not gonna, it's not gonna be a flawless victory every time you show up. But did you put your best foot forward? Did you give 110%? And if you did, pat yourself on the back. You know, pat yourself on the back, because you show up and give everything when you getting all the love, and you show up and you show up and give everything when you're not getting all the love. The point of the matter is you show up and give everything. So if you're that person, validate yourself, because you're not doing it for the people, you're doing it for you. And over time, it will become something bigger than what you are at the moment. You know, and you'll be able to look back on yourself and go, I need to pat myself on the back because I'm proud of how I handled my life, or in this time period in my life also. So I'm done with this one. Like, share, subscribe, or die. Try and catch y'all on the next one. Peace.